Today we're back for another quick channel update, just to let you know how things are going, my plan for tackling future videos on the channel, and some news of the Patreon prize draw and painting competition. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics, the strategy focused 40k channel. So to put it mildly, it's been a bit of a busy weekend, what with 9th edition dropping, and now what seems to be a never-ending stream of new leaks of the upcoming models, and previews and rules for Engine War, which is a release I'm very excited about myself. The 9th edition weekend was particularly fun to cover, a very exciting time to be making YouTube videos, as it seems that no sooner had I discussed one bit of the previews than a whole bunch of other exciting pictures or details have been released. Just from the channel's point of view, it's definitely the best day that the channel's ever had. In terms of viewing numbers, the most it ever had before was about 40,000 views in a day, and that was with my Daft Irritator's April Fool's video, and that 9th edition reveal date pretty much doubled that with 78,000 in a day. So a big thank you to you all for watching. That's most definitely a big record. I've been quite enjoying the amount of rolling news videos that I can add alongside the regular content. I know that going forward 9th edition is going to shake up quite a lot of things and might prove a bit of a challenge for making tactics related content, particularly as we know that some of the rules are going to get updated or changed. I think my general strategy is just going to be to continue making tactics videos as per the current rule set at the moment, maybe with a few nods to say how things might change in 9th with the things that we pretty much know to be coming, but otherwise just keep on plugging away with the faction videos and tactics videos just as normal. In terms of the Engine War release this weekend, I'm expecting we'll start to get some previews coming out on Saturday if it follows the same sort of patterns that it has been, and I'll hopefully be trying to cover every single faction in the book, all 4 of them, and get a video out on each within the weekend. After that, I'm hoping to go fairly intensively on the AdMech stuff over the next week, and put most of the faction related video effort into them for a week, before returning to a bit more of a normal level and continuing with more of the Imperial Guard and Orcs type stuff, and trying to wrap up the last few Space Wolf videos that I want to get done. It's definitely a time when I've got far more video ideas than I could possibly make, so I'm just going to keep on trying to plug away in a fairly sustainable way. I have been pretty much working entirely on the channel now rather than my regular job, though I do have a few more shifts booked in over the next few weeks, which might make it a little bit harder to get things out literally on the same day, but I'll endeavour to cover all news at least within the next couple of days after when it comes out. This is just a last reminder that the Patreon prize draw is going to be happening next week, and I'm hoping to announce it on Tuesday the 2nd of June. This month's prize is 2 copies of the Space Marines from No Fear, so that's the easy to build Marines that you see here, and one lucky Patreon will be receiving 6 Inceptors, 10 Intercessors, 10 Hellblasters and 2 Gravis Captains. I'll be picking it in the usual way. Each dollar contributed towards the channel on Patreon buys you 1 ticket in the draw, and then I'll select the winner with a random number generator, so the people who are supporting the channel the most do have a bit more of a chance of winning, as I think is fair. If you were thinking about supporting the channel, then now's not the worst time in the world to start if you want to be in with a chance of winning that. And I'm hoping to keep regular prize draws going once a month for the foreseeable future now, where the next one will be twice as big as the last one really, with 2 Patreons winning the things on the right hand side, basically a little starter detachment for some Allied Guard Planetary Defence Force, consisting of an Astra Militarum starter set, Acadian Command Squad for some special weapons and officers, and 2 sets of the easy to build infantry to make another infantry squad. Instead of just going to 1 person, we'll be having 2 sets of that, going to 2 different people, to hopefully reinforce a guard army, or provide an allied PDF force to whatever brand of heroes you might have for your Imperial army. I'm looking forward to announcing that. No matter where you are in the world, I will make sure I can post it to you. I can definitely post worldwide from the UK. I've also been really blown away with the response for the Auspex Tactics painting contest on the Discord server, where we're starting to get the first of our completed entries, although this one will be running till the end of June, just to give everyone a chance to get things painted up, seeing as things are a little bit more limited supply at the moment as a lot of people are locked down. As we said before, the prize for this one is any one of the Primaris special characters of your choice, which I will get to you, and first prize will also receive 3 pots of Citadel paint, and second prize will receive 5. Myself and the Discord moderators will vote on a top 5, or perhaps more if there are some really outstanding pieces, and the winners will be determined by you guys as a vote on the Discord server itself. There's still plenty of time to enter, just head over to the Auspex Tactics Discord server in the video description, and to enter you just need to post a picture of an unpainted model with today's dates and your Discord tag, and then submit the fruits of your handiwork later in the month. I've taken the liberty of picking a few random ones from the submitted stream. We've got a beautiful looking Imperial Fist Chaplain Dreadnought from Gina. I'm really liking the glow effects and the weathering on the base for that guy. What I believe is Pedro Cantor in Imperial Fist colours in the centre from Nusvigor, looking very clean and well executed on such a small model there. And then Bear1185 has posted this excellent looking Salamander's Phobos Librarian, really liking the flame effects on his tabard there. I can't think of a better way to get +1 toughness and -1 to hit on any Salamander's unit. Really looking forward to seeing what else you guys come up with. It'll be good to see what's going on no matter what your level of skill. I'd also like to mention that there's a new poll on the channel's Patreon page, so if you're already supporting the channel or would like to in the near future, then you can vote on that now. As I said, hopefully we'll get Engine War fully reviewed this weekend, then I'll be focusing on the new units and abilities as soon as possible, things like the Taraxi or the Cerberus units, and then after that we'll get into AdMech reviews proper. I've created a bit of a shortlist here for some of the ones that I thought would make particularly good videos, so if there's any particular AdMech unit that you want to see reviewed, then feel free to vote on this one, and I'll try and prioritise the ones that seem most popular. Hopefully after that we'll round up with some tier ranking and comparison videos, and hopefully do the entire faction justice. I'll hopefully post the results of that poll in a future channel update video. I'll just round up with a few more odds and ends and also a few things as to what's going to come on the channel over the next week or so. First of all, I found another way to edit videos after production and after they've been released. You can literally just snip bits out of them on YouTube if I've made any errors, so I could potentially remove sections if I do manage to get anything too catastrophically wrong or anything that's just plain misleading. In general, I like to put a pinned comment on the videos talking about any corrections for the vid. But recently I made a rather silly mistake in a video called Common 40k Rules Mistakes, ironically enough, and it was helpful just to be able to get rid of the entire offending section so I didn't mislead newer players. In general, I prefer not to take videos down and re-upload them, seeing as I already upload enough anyway, and I don't want to annoy people with uploads that they've already seen, and I wasn't able to figure out any sort of way to put an overlay over the video to warn people that I'd got that section wrong. So if anyone does know how to do that, then any advice is greatly appreciated. I'd like to say a big thank you to all the Patreon supporters. You guys are absolutely great. In particular to Fireblood, John, Joshua Sturgill, Martin Easterman and Jason Sin Gage. I'd also like to thank the moderators on the Discord server for making the place quite what it is. The Iron Father, Primaris Modifier Cryo, H1570, Barbarian and Eli Gaming. The Discord server really seems to have been taking off, and if you want to have a chat about anything 40k related, then we have channels with like-minded people for you to discuss in. The link's in the description below. So in terms of future videos, aside from all the Engine War and AdMech stuff which is on the horizon, I've got quite a few Know Your Enemy type videos lined up, including one for Necrons coming out tomorrow. I felt they seemed quite topical at the moment, with Word Bearers and Blood Angels also on the way. I've got a showcase of my own Imperial Guard forces coming out tomorrow as well, and that's been long requested. Now we've got this fancy Lightbox to take photos, and next week we've got a discussion on the cheapest armies for 40k, and also a fairly in-depth look at gunline tactics, and discussions of ways to run that sort of army competitively. So a big thank you as always for listening. Feel free to have a look at the Patreon page if you are interested in winning some prizes, want to vote in the AdMech poll, or just want to keep the videos coming. Feel free to check out the Discord server and the painting competition should you have some projects you're about to start. And otherwise check back for plenty of future videos coming over the next week. I can't wait to see what 8th edition and any future 9th previews might have for us. I'm sure there'll be lots of discussions to be had. Thanks again for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.